Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is who wants to be your next relationship? In front of me, I have 4 different options, each with a different shell. Choose the one that really calls out to you. Okay, this is group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. If you need more time, you can pause the video now, and if you know which one you want, you can go to the timestamp down below. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, who wants to be your next relationship? Okay, so you guys got the King of Cups, came up twice for you, and both reversed. Okay, that's pretty wild. I've never seen that. So basically what that's saying is your person does not feel their best at all right now, okay? This person, and I'm getting the impression this is somebody from your past, okay? And they're feeling really low right now. And just like emotions feel kind of out of control, okay? And just like intense, they don't feel balanced, they're not getting a lot of sleep, you're just feeling pretty like not balanced right now. And with this, okay, so it's like they're going through a heartbreak right now, and I'm kind of getting the impression that it's not just relationship wise, but I feel like life in general lately has been kind of beating them down. Like they just feel really like low. You know, that's the impression I'm getting. And getting back up on their feet and to feel any like somewhat normal is a really slow process right now for them. So, but in regards to you, okay, so I'm getting the impression that they did something that ended up ending the relationship, because the message here is I regret messing things up with you and I'm stuck in my own confusion. And along with that is them being in denial about their feelings. Now, I feel like that is a 2-part message for this person. So on one hand, I feel like the thing that messed with how they messed things up between you guys had to do with them not being in touch, honestly, with how they truly felt. And I don't feel like they gave it 100%. And so, you know, basically like they sabotaged the connection with you and didn't realize how much this was going to hurt them until it was cut off and they felt the extent of the heartbreak. And now they're filled with regret for messing it up. And then the other part of them being in denial about their feelings is the fact that they, in order to cope with the loss and deal with the heartbreak of you guys, no matter how long ago this was, I feel like for some of you it will have been more recent, and then others of you, this might have been a while ago, or a long time ago. In order to deal with it, though, they are in denial about their feelings, okay? And then with the High Priestess reversed, okay, the communication is not there with them. And they're basically like, when I see that reversed, it makes me feel like they still feel connected to you, but like you would not know it. So action-wise or hearing from them is like none of that exists right now, okay? But when that card shows up, it's like, but there's definitely that connection. And obviously, you know, with them showing up in the reading, they want to be the next. So that also gives them away. But so on top of all that, it's like they're looking back on like all the good times that you two shared. And I feel like that's like what's getting them through this. And, you know, entertaining the possibility of reconnecting with you. I also feel like they felt their absolute best and like a star and like when they were with you. and they want nothing more than to like grow and build with you. But again, I'm not seeing action. Like, even though the Two of Wands is here, it's like they're planning on it. But when I see this card in particular, though, it gives me the impression that they feel like, ooh, you know, if I come back at the wrong timing, like, it could be off with my head, you know? Like, that's the impression that gets. So that's like, shows that this person is not going to rush back in fear of ruining things with you just yet. But they do want you to know that they love the connection that they have with you. Yeah, I feel like they realize it now. And for some of you, I feel like you're going to be watching this and being like, ooh, it's too little too late, you know, like you should have known what you had when you had it. And others of you are probably going to be happy about this. So, and then both tens popped up, you know, they want to build a life with you and they feel like, whoop, like you're the one. Okay. Okay. So as far as signs go, yeah, we have the King of Cups reversed twice, so it's possible they could be a water sign. But we also have the Diamonds, which says that, you know, they could be an earth sign as well, and Taurus in particular came up. So they could be an earth sign who acts like a water sign, or a water sign that acts like an earth sign. Or again, you know, any sign that fits, but that's what they act like though. Water and earth. Okay, group number 1. This is who I see for you. But yeah, so I feel like once, you know, they start basically feeling more like themselves again and doing whatever it takes for that to happen and feel like, you know, balanced and like their emotions are balanced, they're getting rest again and just back up on their feet basically. I do feel like you will hear from them, but given that it's the Knight or Messenger of Earth, that could be a slow process. But this is the person, though, that wants to be your next. Okay, group number 1, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so who wants to be your next relationship? So this is interesting. I actually got the King of Earth twice for you, which I have never seen before, except group number 1 also got the same king twice. So even if this is a girl you're wondering about, okay, she's showing up as the King of Earth. All right, so the person that I see for you guys is definitely a new person. And I am getting so much eagerness coming from them. So it's like their mind is made up and they just like feel like they are eager to contact you and take action to make this connection happen. Okay. And I'm also getting the impression that due to the fact that a page and a king showed up to represent this person, so this person is mature in some ways, and then they're a little bit immature in other ways. So I'm getting the impression that, like, as far as work goes, they either have, you know, some job or they're in school right now. And either way, it's like their work ethic is great. Okay, I feel like that's definitely an area that this person is mature in. Now, as far as like their more immature side, that comes in the emotional department. Okay, so I see that like, okay, Actually, before I get into that, I want to say this is also somebody who you consider a friend. Okay. So, yeah. They are daydreaming about you. Okay. So that also came up twice. And they are seeing this connection through rose-colored glasses. Okay. So they definitely have like this crush, puppy love going on with you guys. And they also say, I want you. So they definitely have kind of a bluntness about them, very bold in nature. So I would not be surprised if this was a fire sign, which Aries did come up as a possible sign. Libra and Cancer also came up, as well as we have these earth signs. But I'm definitely getting, though, regardless of this person's sign, they definitely have this fiery, impulsive, spontaneous, bold nature to them. And like I said, now that their mind is like made up about you, it's like they think, why wait? You know? In fact, usually when I see that card, it has a feeling of the person waiting. But in this case, because it's next to the Eight of Wands, I'm getting the impression that they're more like, oh no. As soon as, the right moment or opportunity strikes their mind, just like the idea struck their mind about you, they're going to take full action. Okay. And we have this card here as well, which says that you most likely will hear from this person. All right. So back about the more immature side. So that has to deal with when things get rocky, sometimes this person like aborts ship, like they kind of are just like, oh, okay, I don't know how to deal with this. And instead of communicating that, they might just like not communicate. And you might find yourself having to like kind of chase them, kind of like ask them what's wrong, is everything all right? That type of thing. And that's just how they are, The other interesting thing is when I see this card, it tells me that people like this person like to play it cool and be like, oh, yeah, yeah, I'm kind of falling for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that half joking, half wanting to keep you guessing. So you kind of chase them type thing. And yet, how they're really feeling deep down inside is like, oh, I really hope this person likes me, and wants what I want. They're really hoping that, it's mutual. But it's like their way of getting you to be like that is by somewhat playing it cool. Okay, and leaving you guessing. The other thing is, when I see this card, it tells me that this person has a lot going on. So they're definitely juggling possibly like work, school, and anything else that they have going on. And so that just kind of, like shows that you guys may be kind of like, ooh, seeing each other is tough with the busy schedules and stuff. Yeah. But other than that, like all in all, this looks good. Okay, group number 2, that is who I see that wants to be your next relationship. If this resonated, let me know in the comments and don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so who wants to be your next relationship? Okay, so right away I'm getting that this is somebody from your past. Whether this is an actual ex or not, it is somebody from the past. Okay, so currently you and this person are not communicating. Or if you are, it's like once in a blue moon. And I see that they are going through some kind of a transformation right now. A lot of change is going on, and I feel like that's inner as well as outer change. So they're going through their own transformation inside as well as outside. So they could be, something could be, you know, like changing as far as their job goes or their home. And just, yeah, and as well as themselves. And with the Strength card here, you know, it's like they're trying to build that inner as well as outer strength right now. And as far as the lack of communication goes, they say, I'm not talking because I don't want to be rejected. Okay. So I feel like currently they don't feel like they're at their strongest just yet. And that is why they're laying low. And they're probably just checking out your social media, but not talking to you. And they are in this hermit mode, as well as, you know, going through transformation and strength here. So we have some major arcana that is suggesting this isn't just, you know, a little shift. Like I said earlier, it is an inner as well as outer shift. Like a lot of change is going on in this person's life currently. And they're being portrayed here as the king of air. So even if it's a girl that you're wondering about. So very intellectual and logical person who is typically good at communicating when they do communicate. And I feel like as well as going through all this change, the Hangman's here. So it is suggesting as far as you two go, there isn't a lot of action currently. But do know that they do plan on coming forward. And along with that is I want to take a leap of faith with you. Okay? So once they feel strong, okay, so they're building themselves up for themselves, but as well as for you in this relationship. They will take that leap of faith with you. Yeah, and the air sign came up twice, so there is a good chance that this is an air sign or they just act like an air sign, as well as the star, which is Aquarius, and Aquarius actually came up twice, so I wouldn't be surprised if your person was an Aquarius or Aquarius was in their chart. Leo is also here twice, Scorpio, and we have Sagittarius as possible signs, and Virgo. Okay, they also want you to know that they miss you. And I am getting that they will contact you. So like I said, once this person is starting to feel more balanced and stronger inside and outside, and their outside situation starts, you know, like everything starts to become more stable basically for this person, they will. I do see them coming forward and taking that leap of faith with you. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to give it a like. All right, bye guys. Group number 4. Okay, so who wants to be your next relationship? Okay, so for you guys, I actually got 2 different people. So I definitely see a new person coming through for you as well as an ex. Okay, so let's start with the new person because that was actually the more dominant energy. Okay, so this person has had their eye on you, okay? So I literally have 2 different cards portraying that. So you guys could be friends on social media if you have met this person. Okay, that's the other thing. So for the new person, some of you have met this person and some of you have not met them yet. So those of you who do know this person, I do feel like you are friends on social media. And I'm also getting the impression that you guys might have met this person while out somewhere, going somewhere that you go to a lot. So like that could be work, that could be school, that could be the gym. I'm also getting like possibly even for some of you, it was like the store or the park, okay? Just like somewhere out. But for the majority of you, I am definitely getting, though, that this is a place that you go to a lot, like work, school, the gym, something like that. Or even like a hobby that you might do, okay? The other thing is, I feel like this connection is going to come like out of nowhere, okay? And like, so it's going to be an abrupt thing that happens quickly. So it's going to take you by surprise, but I do feel like this is going to be a mutual connection. And like, see that intense stare that he has? I feel like it's literally kind of going to be like a love at first sight. And like, I get the impression with this card, like, you're not going to know like what hit you. Kind of like a lightning striking. Like, that's how much this is going to be abrupt and mutual, and you're just gonna, it's gonna be like a whirlwind of like, whoa, what is happening? Like, things are going to happen quicker even than expected. So yeah, I do feel like, again, like it's going to move forward, like I was saying. Now here's what's interesting though about you two. So you two are actually, I'm getting the impression, going to be opposites in certain ways, but they're actually going to like that about you, okay? So you two are going to have opposite opinions, and I'm getting the impression that they are going to like how you have your opinions, okay? So in this connection, you would not do it a service. You would do it a disservice if you weren't true to yourself and you played down your opinions, because I'm getting the impression that they are going to like it. Like, yeah, you know, this person, we may not agree, but I like that they have an opinion on things, okay? That's not to say, you know, like, have this like, oh, you know, I'm right, you're wrong. No, because this then would turn into a fighting card. But as long as it's kind of like still got that feisty playfulness to it, because the dolphin is next to it, so it is signifying you two would have a playful type of relationship, then I think it's all good. You know, it's all in delivery, like how you say things. The other thing is with the dolphin here is I do feel like this connection with this new person would be a way more lighthearted, fun type of relationship than what you're used to, okay? I feel like the person in the past that I'm about to get to was kind of somewhat immature and a game player, you know, and just inconsistent. We'll get to them, but this is going to be like a breath of fresh air, okay? Like swimming with the dolphins type energy, just all around vacation and fun. Okay, so, and there, the new person's message to you is, will you choose me? Okay. All right, so now let's take a look at the X. Okay, so, oh, impossible sign for the new person, Scorpio came through, but there's definitely like air and fire here as well, so I do feel like any sign, honestly. Okay, so the X, like I was saying before, the energy that I'm getting with your X is kind of like a petty, immature, game-playing person who's kind of inconsistent. And I did get the ghosting card, so I wouldn't be surprised if the communication with this person wasn't the best either. So they've got this attitude like, yeah, you know, I've been diving into my own thing, acting like they don't care, but yet they keep looking back. So they've never let go of the connection with you. And yeah, I'm also getting the impression that, you know, although it's over, I feel like there was a feeling that you both felt hurt and betrayed by this. But at the same time, it's like they hope you haven't moved on. They also might be a possible air sign, so the air sign as well as Libra came through, but they don't have to be. They could just act like that. And they also come through to say that they miss you. No, it is possible that your ex, would be in it for real, you know? Maybe they've grown up. Let's take a look and see what the outcome card is in regards to your ex, because I understand, like, if you guys still have feelings, you're going to want to know, like, no, maybe I want to give them more of a go. Oh, this is interesting. So justice came up, which is Libra as well. So wow, I would not be surprised if you guys were dealing with a Libra or Libra was strong in their chart, okay? So I actually do get kind of a feeling with this card. In particular, I do get a feeling that this person feels like, you know what? I didn't know what I had, and now I do, and I would do what it takes to make things right if given the chance. So, group number 4, this is completely up to you. I would check in with your own intuition about that one and, see, because the new person looks great, but the ex might also, want a shot at redeeming themselves. That's what this is showing. So, yeah. All right. This is what I got for you. If this resonated, let me know in the comments. And don't forget to give it a like. All right. Bye, guys.